Welcome to another Black Myth Wukong boss tutorial video. In today's video, we're in Chapter 3, taking down Non-Able. First, we're going to go over the build I used, and then I'll show you how to bring him down. Now let's go over the build. For our curios, we're going to use the Auspicious Lantern and the Beast Buddha, both curios we got in this chapter. Also, we're going to use the Cat-Eyed Beads. For vessels, we're going to use the Fireproof Mantle because it's going to grant you some focus for a little bit. Our main attack is going to be sprinting around while we charge up our smash stance, so you want to use all 4 pieces of the Pilgrim's Garb and the Cloud Pattern Stone Staff to increase the damage you do with these smash attacks. Go into your smash stance skill tree and activate the ability that lets you charge a heavy attack while you're sprinting around the arena. You also want to put points into things that are going to increase how much damage your heavy attacks do and decrease the amount of stamina they require. We're also going to fully upgrade our Cloud Step skill tree, which means you also want to activate Cold Edge under the transformation so that we can reduce the cooldown time required for our Cloud Step. In the stamina skill tree, you can reduce the stamina required for sprinting and increase the focus you get from perfect dodges. The rest of my points I put into my attack, my mana, and my critical hit damage. Now let's get into the fight and I'll show you the strategy we use to bring him down. Here's the main move of our strategy. We're going to use this over and over again. First, you can use it on him while he's trying to get up. All we need to do is create a little space between us and Non-Able. Then we start charging up a heavy attack. While the heavy attack is charging, we're going to sprint around the arena because the longer we're sprinting, the more damage our heavy attack will do. Here we take 20% of his life. After you land the attack, make sure you back up and let your stamina refill. You want a full stamina bar before you start charging a heavy attack and sprinting around the arena. For the first half of the fight, Non-Able's hands are tied behind his back, which makes landing these pretty easy. But that doesn't mean they're guaranteed to land. Sometimes he's going to kick you in the face when you're trying to do it. Luckily, it doesn't take a ton of health. And if he does kick you to the ground, you just need to use your gourd while you're waiting for your stamina to refill and then get right back in there with a charged heavy attack while you're sprinting around the arena. For the second half of the fight, he gets to break free of his arm restraints and come at you with everything he's got. The first thing he does is try to throw you, so watch out for this move. If he does grab you, you're going to get a nice face plant followed by a leg stomp. It's not as easy to land these attacks in the second half of the fight, so first we're going to mobilize him, then use Pluck of Many, then use the Gorai Taoist and our Fireproof Mantle so everyone does a lot more damage. To further increase the damage though, we're going to go into Cloud Step and take a sip from our gourd. That's going to activate the Auspicious Lantern and increase our attack, plus the attack damage we get from Unveiling Strike, and sprinting around the arena is going to take about 40% of his life. Don't worry about when Cloud Step is over because our entire build is made to reduce the cooldown of Cloud Step, especially if you can get a couple perfect dodges. Then you'll be back in Cloud Step in no time, and while he focuses on the decoy, you can charge a heavy attack and run around the arena to hit him. And the decoy left behind in Cloud Step is actually essential for the second half of the fight. It lets you focus on his moves, and you can time it so that when he lands a hit on the decoy, he's going to be open for your fully charged heavy attack. And this, my friend, is how a monkey brings down a Non-Able. If you have any other tips or strategies for this fight, please leave them in the comments below. For defeating Non-Able, you get to collect his spirit. With this spirit equipped, your attack abilities are going to go up while reducing your maximum mana. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and obey.